Alrighty. We are. Hold on, now I gotta check my settings. Gotta make sure things here are properly equipped. Okay, there we go. Gotta touch my headset. Gotta make sure everything's kosher. But yeah, we're back in the game. Back on the game. Not gonna tell you how long it's been, but hey, videos still coming out, aren't they? So roll with me. Alright, so coach has been edited and changed for it's gonna be more likely to change my play style to what is desired at the University of Michigan. So hopefully that can give me a better position for the job. As I believe I still in my alma mater, Michigan, so that should be good. Yep. So I got 1, 2, 3 other things. Tile water, I don't believe is one of their regions, but it'll be alright. But what they do want is all the way up here. They want someone who's the CEO, which, if I can get another natty, I could probably get signed. But for now, I'm going to chill on my points, get to recruiting the old-fashioned, good old way, rebuild, and keep playing. But now, I do got to look at my team and redo my depth chart real quick, because these guys are going to be playing a few different places on the field now in the depth chart. Because, yeah, my guys can't all be doing the same things. We're not in that 4-2-5 anymore. So the double safety. Over here in recruiting screen. And in the top 25, we are number 14 to start the season after winning the title. This thing's a little bit biased. But we're gonna come back and win Conference USA once again and make it happen. But we gotta. Now let me just go to Michigan early and set out their schedule for how they're going to lose to possibly get their coach fired. Well, let me see. Could I actually look at a coach's contract? On the screen, let's see. Coach stats. See how safe he is. And Greg Malone is safe. Don't know his contract, but can keep him directly at 8 wins. That should be good. This will be the part of things that are manipulated. All right. Who can I accept this lead to? No, we're winning this. We beat Michigan State. I accept us losing to Penn State. Giving Kennesaw a win, not too shabby. Let's see. Northwestern. Now we gotta beat Northwestern. Colorado State. Let it go. UMass, we can't lose to UMass. Maryland, I'll let it happen. Indiana, Illinois. Rutgers, I'll let's see. We got 1 win, 2 win. 3 win. 4 win. 5, 6, 7. All right. Just enough wins. Yep, that'll put us at 8 wins on the season. That should be just right where I need it. Alright, let's get to recruiting. Let's go over all the guys I got here. Alright, gonna advance the week. Hope some of this recruiting just works itself out. Let's see what's on the schedule, at least, before we get rolling. Oh, there's actually a pretty packed week 0. Good grief. How many games? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like 15 games in week 0. That's a lot. Oh, I got locked out of line 2. Wait, let me get back. Pro potential is low. Playing time move courses. Wherever it is for guys. Alright, there's gonna be no real movement. Rankings because of week 0. Ourselves a decent little scouting pack, decent little group of scouting. All right, we start the season to open at Louisiana Tech. CUSA, let's go. Let me get back into my zone, run this new offense. No, I'm gonna practice mode first. Practice mode, just to see what's going on in the playbook before I really get deep into there. All right. Familiarize myself with the playbook to a little decent degree. Everything's out of the shotgun and pistol. So we're gonna have some fun. Oh, Notre Dame versus Pittsburgh. Man, Notre Dame has rivalries to goddamn everybody, bro. They just universal beef around the world. It's crazy. But let's see, Heisman watch. Start the year. Okay, McHale. Jordan Bridgewater. Let's see if one of my guys can get in the race. Wait, I don't even know if I named captains. Because obviously my offensive captain is going to be, defensive captain is going to be Kevin. Huh. Do I gotta... Yeah, he is the captain. There we go. Kevin, say hi to Kevin. There we go. Captain. Captain. Make sure no one else. It's just one on offense, one on defense. We're about to find out. Let's do this. I feel like I went by him. Oh, there we go. Marcel. All right. Let's see if Ben still stays captain. All right, there we go. Two captains on offense. Two captains on defense, but I feel like everybody in the defensive front is gone last year. And Callister did all right, but yeah, all those guys are gone. But I think this year I'm gonna have to make both of my captains guys in the secondary. Langford was out there getting busy. But Hyman might have been the busiest. Okay, all right, and all right. Now I'm good to go. So let's go in here. Let's go win this game. Start the season off on a good foot against a Conference USA opponent. What are they wearing? Yeah, that should be good for us because we come in. Sweater black pants. There we go. Make sure the playbook is correct. Yep. Not playing so far ahead.
Welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium, ready to have a good time. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Marshall Thundering Herd,
Ain't even a test.
facing a fellow
So almost. So we start our conference on a strong note.
for EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulldogs ready to get this thing started and open the season.
Let's go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Marshall's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously
Kanye's Georgia.
He's going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Comes out throwing on first down.
There we go.
Tremendous awareness along the side.
You ain't got no hands. Okay.
To get the foot down for the big pickup. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh.
And the pressure gets there.
Yeah, a lot of pressure off the
and all defenses talk about it. Sacks,
play action.
for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can.
Oh, they got stadium post? Okay. Okay,
Nice
some bullshit.
Ah,
crap. Yep. I was trying to. I wasn't looking where I'm supposed to be looking.
Another sack. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
There we go.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
Light man over there.
Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well.
Holding. Let's back them up.
The ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Cool.
Line gets set. First down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it. Because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Oh.
On second down,
oh, dang. Oh, thank you.
The quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose.
There we go. I'm still in there. There we go.
That screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Safe.
Tech will have to
All side
punt.
of the field.
He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. On the move.
Oh, I caught the fair catch, but okay.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it
so
was
Williams out here. Everybody's back out here.
Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear
there we go.
out.
I just
now,
think they're too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
That's our guy.
He's looking to throw it.
Ah, threw that late. Threw that way too late.
Good use of the hands to knock it away. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to
solo
get
coverage out there on the outside.
Gonna take a shot.
Can we get it? We got it.
Catch inside the 25.
Woo!
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from
There we go. That's the way to start things off.
Touchdown, Herd.
They couldn't guard him. They couldn't guard
And
him.
that is the first passing
couldn't
touchdown,
guard
first
him.
of many of of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it. Take care of the football. Make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
All right. You have to work on these names.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
There we go. Good tackle. Good pull.
Hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this
Some cover 2, but
it was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
got the blitz coming.
No rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those
plays
that you know
yeah, out there.
Inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Good play call counter what we had planned.
They've got guys in the perimeter
Not mad at it.
Change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Again? They just flipped it. Good grief.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
There we go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this
Raboni, all right.
in football now. All the stem and the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get the backfield and make this life hard.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Dropping back, it's
oh.
He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds.
All right, let's touch on taking tackle. We're going to finish it off for him.
Really nice job there.
There's one, and that's
he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down,
there we go.
Setting up 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does.
Down inside the hole. There we go. Actually still made him go forward. Ain't that about a bitch. Was in there, good tackle for him, but wasn't enough.
Working into the second level, hats on, hats creating a lane for that running back.
Talk to me like a chip cop.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest.
Come on.
Texas A&M is trailing right now,
but
it's only a couple of points.
That quarterback just missed the whole block. All right.
Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisville. Any big developments?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bomb this one out.
With the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
There we go. Just a little bit off, but that was a good pet. That was a good play by me. I'm not tooting my own horn, but
yeah, and I love taking deep
that one had,
I think it makes
something going. Okay, we're just gonna run this.
A little bit deep on that shot, but listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely.
Thought I could juke him out the shoes, but I couldn't. Hopefully he's okay.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Yeah, they're playing on.
He's going to pass.
Oh, I thought I was getting around, but I was not.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
Y'all a little bit too close for my liking. No, let's just, hey, come on now. They are not that loud. God damn it.
Looking to throw on second down.
Gone. Gone.
Deep down the left side.
Mr. Clausen. Yeah. Dalvin Clausen. What they gonna do? What they gonna do to my boy? Nothing. They show up with 0. I said, fuck it. Ain't nobody back there.
Stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. From inside his own 10,
get him. There we go.
He was hoping for something
24,
more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
A little bit of force will be good. So the bigger guys up out of here. They better not call that sitting route.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like,
oh, I thought my guys had him up there.
Balance. Run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun to give.
He ran it. Oh. Oh.
Not a lot of room.
Thought he was going to break it a little bit.
2 out to the 26.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Snap it to the back.
Oh, direct snap. Hey, we're there.
He'll lose a couple. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
Trying to isolate a linebacker inside and really run
first quarter down. Second quarter coming. We're going to tighten it up.
Create some space. They didn't do it, and you can tell that's why the ball went
85%. I got to tighten up.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
We got a chance. Maybe.
He gets a block.
Tried to go up the middle. Looking on the right side. Probably going up the left side, actually.
Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense
waited too late.
And the quarterback is snowed.
Oh, he hurt. Oh, yeah, he's not getting back in.
Up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only
rush so good running the opposite direction. Let's go.
And they're going to get to the quarterback. That is
I didn't.
And it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling.
Did I get overzealous and just hold it too long?
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right.
Man, I got too overzealous and held it.
He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
There we go. Ooh, that was a hospital ball.
That catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them out. No return coming here. Fair catch. Signal and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last
Right,
drive,
they're all moving around.
clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath.
Hey, good D. Hands up. There we go.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
Let's make some pressure.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to throw, it's Watson. He looks that one in nicely. Ripping off a
Well, supposed to see there. I'm trying to remember, but I don't.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
There we go. Stack them up. Stack them up in there.
To the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got everything over here.
Action fake.
Thought I sent enough in the house.
And he laid the
That's not enough.
stop him from getting the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Okay, it's me. There we go. Teamwork, baby.
On 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Oh, that's a little shanky. I wish he would actually caught that on the run.
At the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Marshall offense.
All right, 95 yards ain't nothing. 95 yards ain't nothing. It looked like they got a blitz coming, and they did.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get
there we
back
go.
to what you were doing.
Summer boy.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe
right back to them.
Personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Give to the back.
I missed it. Missed my cut.
For no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So we got here.
Stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
His man to the left. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together.
This
it makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to
no, not good. Boys out there ready to play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
What we got?
He's looking to throw.
Just run. There we go.
It's Williams. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger.
Benny boy, let's go.
They don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
They're bringing heat.
Oh, that was a dangerous pass, but I was feeling it.
Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to
There we go.
Well, that didn't bust for a long one, but now
a little on schedule.
Becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The inside handoff.
There we go.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down.
good, just some good football, man. Good football.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Outside zone.
You can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back
there we go.
Gets
Woo-hoo! Look at that hole, baby. Look at that hole.
Finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
Look at that hole.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year,
we in there.
Creating a little bit of a separation at the end of this first half, but you can see
this is our conference, our USA.
Really excited about this offense this season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 28 to 12. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one,
I'm surprised with a couple one robbery.
First down for this offense.
Everybody play over top.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout.
I thought he would have put a hand up, but it's all right. It's all right.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Oh. Stay where I was at. That's a pick. Man. Hate it when it goes like that. All right, we're going to double rack it.
Find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Looking for a man. It's Watson. Fires to the middle.
That was all me. That was almost all me.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28.
I feel it. Yep.
The give out of the gun.
Oh, no. And I messed up the tackle. Man, I had a feeling he was coming directly for the hole I was aiming for, and then I just get moved out the way.
Able to make the stop.
Third and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down.
I thought I'd get my hands up there, but I couldn't.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Man, you can escape a little bit. I see that now. I understand it now.
Heads up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Wants to throw on second down. Quick strike complete.
Hospital ball. Come on, man. Got to get a little bit of that.
And I love
yeah.
when you understand
Knock it out.
I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast.
Get your hands in.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Get your hands up, man. Hands down, man down. We don't want a man down.
Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Man, I jumped up too. I thought he was going to put his hand up, but he didn't. Defense let me down.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Alright, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Alright. We got 22 seconds. We can score with this.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Oh, no.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows.
All right, let's see if we can get some more.
Give
me some more.
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Oh, I flowed that up a little bit too much.
The clock is down to 9.
Didn't use my proper buttons to lead that downfield.
Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
One more snap coming before halftime.
Safety over the top.
On third down, he drops to throw. Feeling some heat. We got a timeout here.
Oh, they call a timeout. Okay.
They'll try to get more points on the
all right.
Before the break.
I'm tossing it up.
Should be time for just one more play here in the half, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, I took too long. Stepped up a little bit too much.
And that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run.
We are not well-oiled on either side.
Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
I didn't give Louisiana Tech no highlight. That's a little messed up.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance.
Ooh, there we go.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Sent too many guys. They weren't ready.
If you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet
cover
throw
3,
back
and my guys did not drop down to cover 3 at all.
Trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9.
Is that a... Okay, I was about to say, I thought a tunnel screen was happening.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking down.
Screen.
Setting up
All
the
right,
screen.
let's lock it in. There we go.
They weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
4th down, and the punt
All right,
team
loose
sends
space.
it the other way. He's got great speed.
Ran into my own guys.
Team able to wrestle him down.
Let's get in tight.
The Marshall offense makes its
We'll
way
go ahead,
back
post
onto
will
the field.
release. Hopefully works.
Couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the
See.
defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense
Oh,
is...
God. I feel that was not a pocket that formed at all.
You can just see
They were blocking from some very weird angles.
Every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just. Oh my God.
Missed it. Incomplete. I'm not positive.
I feel like this will actually work though.
Might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete downfield.
Had a feeling. I had a feeling. My boy was getting manned up.
It's so fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him.
There we go.
You want to find that
Keep going, Benny. Keep going, Benny. Ah.
It's a good release.
Hold on to it, Benny.
You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in the last play, getting a 1st down.
Oh, cut it in the corner, cut it to the outside, and we walk in. We walk in. King little boys on your head.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in
We
this
know what we
area of
doing.
the field, he can get it done, and he can
Got the
answer
summer
the bell.
boy.
2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Gave it to him, and he just.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 6 over Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one, Kevin?
Right.
Keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Ah!
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
Man, I got stuck behind my own guy.
This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout.
Ah. I told everybody shade outside.
And in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
There we go.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
I'm in there.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
I knew it.
The quick game. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Man, you could tell the QB saw space immediately. Forget the reads, forget anything else. I see all that space. I'm going to go attack it right now and make the big play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man.
these wide receivers
beat my ass.
so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Just go
Get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Pressure coming.
There we go.
And they get to the quarterback.
Nice good old coverage stack.
Back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
Callister out here.
Some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
To the air, it's Watson. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Short gain on
you better slide.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Here. Not getting that.
He wants it all.
Somebody get it.
Throw to the end zone.
There we go. There we go. Get him off.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the
great
return.
Red zone tightness. Red zone tightness.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they
thought I had him.
On this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's taking
Keep running. Woo!
Pulls it in on the right. Off he goes. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Louisville? Can't remember my player's name. This is bad. Louisville.
Can't miss. He is just pounding
Louisville.
the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they
Fourth
did
quarter.
with that long touchdown
Ass
pass
Pickens
to
is
finish
real.
off a two-play drive.
Reese are still having fun.
To go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. They'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like,
I got greedy.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 40.
Everything's called perfectly, too.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Grabbed over the middle. It's great. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
It's not enough.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back for all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
We in here.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
We had guys ready for you. We were out here ready for him.
Just a short pickup.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
You get a real some pressure
Now
popping,
on 3rd down, this
percolating.
offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Shakes off the tackler.
Oh, okay.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Here across the middle, somebody get him.
Time.
Get him. Ah, yeah.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
A first down for the offense.
Leave him in downfield. Ran it perfectly, too.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Ran it
The decision
great.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense.
Shot around end zone.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete.
Keep trying to squeeze them in these windows, man. Eventually, they're going to fit.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Oh, get scared.
And he's not going to make it. The defense,
Man, the defense getting a little banged up.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back.
You know what? I believe.
It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down, not enough.
I believe I'm going to get this first.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on.
Oh, this may be bad.
Makes a grab enough for the first. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
There we go.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with
Don't
the lead.
do that.
You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Been torching y'all already.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's looking for a man on second down.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna take a shot
Saw him
at
stumble.
DB.
I saw him stumble. I saw him stumble.
Touchdown, Marshall.
Teddy.
And the beatdown has ensued.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road.
I got too close, y'all. I had no safety sorts. I had to do it to you.
What you do well, another
No, I had to do it to you. Oh, man.
In a hostile environment to start the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field. One of the most special
almost messed that all the way up.
in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Louisville. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Better.
Snags it over the
Oh, they catch everything, I guess, huh?
down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Looking to pass.
Shallow.
It's Watson. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Love the way he didn't just
Wait,
run
what are you
to
on?
a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you.
Fires one high and deep.
Look, man.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
Yep, looks like I can cover the middle.
He's looking to throw.
In the middle. Oh,
Trying
crap.
to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man, this guy's quick.
By the QB, sitting back in the pocket, you can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
There we go.
Man gave him just a little too much.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They
A
haven't,
little bit of
they
mustard.
haven't got it
Give him some
going
custard.
and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
I thought I had him lined up.
And do better next time.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Oh,
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football
can
game.
I keep up with him?
Makes the grab.
Oh, come on.
Slips a tackle and he's got room. And this defense
My whole guy ran into my own guy.
to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field.
Oh, yeah,
He's so
yeah.
dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
What
We saw it
is y'all doing?
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's
Get
the
everybody
guy
up here a little bit
they wanna feature.
closer.
That's the guy they want to feed with good reason.
So I'm
He's a
nothing
great
coaching.
player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make
Out
a big
here and flat.
And
Good sack.
here comes the heat, and they get
That should be
home, and
game.
They get him at the 21.
Pause it just enough.
We waited so long
There
to
we go.
start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. You guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Definitely a long season ahead.
Do it for us.
So look at us.
Palmer, David Pollack, our
Look at
entire
us.
broadcast team. I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Look at us. Only down, and we are gaining XP. Slowly but surely doing it all. Putting all the pieces together, one piece at a time. Let's continue down this road. And we lost one. Another one. Oh, he's top 5 very quickly. Grand explosion. Hey, look at that. And we lost championship contender status. How far to reach up? Oh, number 12, but yeah. Alright. And next video, we will come back to welcome Ohio into our game. Just smack them up a little bit. Alright. Appreciate you watching. OG Smurf, 826, aka SkiMask Smurfy. I'm checking out, baby.